Hello and welcome back to Minecraft 1.6.4 Venus Craft Modpack. Yes, that is the name of the modpack. It is the Venus Craft Modpack. That is the official name for it. So yeah, welcome back. And after last time, what was I doing last time? Oh, what was I doing last time? It's actually been a week or so since I actually last recorded, so I am not really sure. I think I was working on oxygen collectors and compressors. So, since last time, I actually did a few things. Now, you may have noticed me running back and forth down here before. And I built this last time I came back from the Nether to put all my nether wart in. Wasn't all that important, so I never bothered to mention it before. But since last time, I made this little area, a little alchemy lab, with some all the stuff I need to make potions and in my little cupboards and stuff. And I made some of these, which are potion shelves, actually. Simple little things from what's it called? Let me see if I can find it. Ah, here we go. It's from Biblio Woods, Forestry, and Bibliocraft, and like that. And they're fairly simple to make, just half slabs and wood planks with a bottle. And you get nice little shelves you can have to display all your potions and stuff. And you can just have them all in. It's just like these little cupboards and stuff, except they actually display the stuff that's in them, which is very nice. I mean, it's better than just having a bunch of chests and stuff. At least I think it looks nice. So yeah, I built that and I figured I might as well show you. And, let's see, what else? Oh! I finally finished my building around my big machines. I, used some of this abyssal stone as well as some cypress wood. And I think it turned out fairly well. I mean, it's not great, but considering I didn't really start out to build a building right here, it was all just kind of had to build it around what I already had built. I think I did okay. And I also moved my entire smeltery back a couple blocks and rearranged the casting basins and like that, just to give me a bit more room, as well as moved my bronze blast furnace over a few blocks. Gave me a bit more room right here. And I think I might actually get rid of this coke oven because, in all honesty, I haven't really been using any of the coal coke I made since I got my charcoal system set up, and I haven't really needed it, so it's basically just taking up space. I might disassemble it, stick it in a chest somewhere, give me some extra room so I can build some more stuff. But yeah, that's basically what I've done since last time. And let's see, what else? Anything else I need to show since last time? Nope, I don't think so. Okay, I think that's everything I've done since last time. So let's get started on some more Galacticraft stuff. Now, I did set up a little bunker over here behind my building. I mean, a nice path over here. This is going to be my launch bunker. And it's going to have all of my Galacticraft stuff. And I'm thinking about just having my launch pad, launch area right here. So, yeah. Now, as you can see, it's kind of small-ish. But I've got a nice big bank of computers right here to monitor everything as I take off and go into space. Waha! And I should mention that this stuff is clear glass, which comes from Tinker's Construct. You get it basically from smelting sand inside the smeltery. And unlike normal glass, it has this automatic connected texture, as well as being completely clear. Plus, you can break it, and it comes back to you, so you don't actually lose it. So it's very nice. This is very nice, and I really wish I would have used this on some of my other buildings. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? Now, this is a coal generator. It works similar to the way the industrial craft generators do. You just stick charcoal in there and it heats up, and like that. And it's compatible with Buildcraft and Industrial Craft. So, damn, this rain's getting annoying. A bit loud in my headphones. But yeah, it's fairly simple to make. Galacticraft. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. It's fairly simple. Oh, fairly simple. It's fairly simple to make. Just some copper, iron, furnace, aluminum wire, like that. And it generates up to 10 kilowatts, I think, once it heats up, which is more than enough to keep most machines powered. So, and since I have this entire charcoal generation thing, freaking door. It's gonna, I will beat you, you stupid door. Nope. And run. Haha. Gotcha. The epic battle against the doorway. But yeah, oh, crap. As I was saying, since I have this charcoal system set up already, producing so much extra charcoal, and I don't really need a lot to keep this going, I think I'll just stick with this for now. Now, as you can see, the hull needs to heat up before it can start actually generating energy. But once it does, it'll be able to power all the machines. And almost there, 100%. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to produce kilowatts. Now this will produce up to 10 kilowatts, I think. So let's go and have a look. Oop, I think yeah. I forgot to pick up the pipes and stuff, because I need these. And I also need to grab this. Oh, while I'm here, let me explain what this stuff is. This is 10 decoration blocks, which is well, that's 10 decoration blocks different texture on it, but it's basically just a stone and one compressed tin, and you get 4 tin decoration blocks. And I'll go into more of that later. But for now, let's head over here. Now this is what I showed you last time, the oxygen compressor, which I use to fill up those oxygen tanks, and the oxygen collector, which is sitting here, powered by that machine, and collecting oxygen. Now, I set this up right here, out here, to so it'll be ready for later. And this is an oxygen bubble distributor. Now, as I was mentioning last time in my last video, there are 2 ways to produce a habitable atmosphere inside of the inside of a space station or a moon base or something like that, because when you're in space or on the moon, there is no atmosphere. If you go there without an oxygen tank and all the oxygen gear on, or your tanks run out of air, you will start to suffocate. So you have to create an artificial atmosphere inside of a structure or whatever. And you do it one way with an oxygen bubble distributor. And what this does is it takes oxygen through pipes like this from oxygen collectors, and it creates a habitable bubble around it. It creates little bubbles that will expand all the way around it depending on how much oxygen it's receiving from the collector. Now, one oxygen collector doesn't really produce a lot of oxygen, so in order to create a large bubble, you would need a few more than just a single oxygen collector, maybe two-ish, to create a fairly sized bubble. But since I have a surplus of oxygen cached right here, it will be able to create a fairly sizable one. So let's hook this up, and as you can see, it's already started. I hope you can see it. It's creating this bubble that's expanding outward from the center of the machine, and that bubble is a habitable bubble. If we were on the moon or on a space station or wherever, and we went inside of it like this, we'd be able to breathe. We'd be able to take off our gear, take off our oxygen tanks and stuff like that, and be able to breathe inside of this. But if we went outside this little boundary right here, we would go back to suffocating. And this is important because, like I was saying, once you're on the moon, if you do not have a way to replenish your tanks or a bunch of extra tanks to keep yourself alive, then you will suffocate and you will die, and yeah. So this is one option. And the benefit of this is you do not have to have any type of structure built. You just have to have an oxygen collector, a power source, and pipes to hook it all up. So yeah, this is one option. It's simple, it's easy, it's quick to set up, no real infrastructure needed beyond a power source and an oxygen collector. And you can set one of these up quick and easy. Now, the other option is this item, which is an oxygen sealer. Now, unlike the oxygen bubble distributor, which doesn't need any type of structure or anything, the oxygen sealer does, which is why I created this 10-block room right here. Now, this is a complete block. It's even the corners. And the way this works is it creates an atmosphere inside of an enclosed space, which means every single block has to be a solid block. You can't have wooden doors or like this, or a pipe or something coming out through like this. This would not work because it would have an open space around the pipe and like that. You would have to have a solid block right there to create a full seal. But as long as you have a full block on every side of the room, on the ceiling, on the floor, everything, this will create a sealed room. Now, there is a way to use these pipes and still go through walls like that, and I'll show you how to make it right here and now. And you do that by, let's see, where is it? Here it is, sealable oxygen pipe. And you do that by using 2 tin decoration blocks and a single oxygen pipe. Just like this. And now we can put that in that hole we made. And we are also going to need one of these wires. Sealable aluminum wire. Which is basically the same thing. 10 decoration blocks and 1 piece of wire. Just like that. Now, since Galacticraft stuff is compatible with Buildcraft as well as Industrial Craft, you can also create transport pipes from Buildcraft, conductive pipes from Buildcraft as well as high voltage cables, low voltage cables, copper cables, and stuff like that from gold. For some reason, the copper cable isn't showing up. But yeah, you can create cable blocks that can go through the walls and stuff like that as well if you're planning on using Industrial Craft or Buildcraft in any of your structures like this. But let's knock this out and put this sealed aluminum wire right here with a little bit of wire right there. Put the pipe block right there, and now this oxygen pipe will go through this block, and the power pipe will go through this block, and it will be able to connect up right here and get power. At least I hope it will. I think it might have run out of coal, which is an issue because this thing does eat through coal fairly fast. Let's refuel this. That should work. Let me hook up this oxygen pipes. Just like that. Come in here. Oh, gotta wait for the power. Is it working? I'm not sure why it's not working. Oh, there we go. That should be pumping. Yeah, here we go. I just had to wait for the collector to get up some power as well. But yeah. Now, with these decorative sealable wire blocks and sealable oxygen pipe blocks, you can create a pipe network and a power network coming inside of your base like this and going out to any power systems or other rooms or anything like that, and it'll still be able to seal. Now, the way this works is once you have a completely sealed room like this is now, you can click on it like this and enable seal, and status sealed. Now let's see what happens when I break this block. Unsealed. And if I was using a normal pipe or normal wire like this, it would still be unsealed. See? So you need a sealable wire and sealable pipes like that. Now, since this needs a completely enclosed since this needs a completely enclosed space in order to function, it can get a bit annoying having to tear down your wall on a couple blocks just to get in and out. Now, there are blocks called airlocks, which are these blocks right here: airlock frame and airlock controller. Now, the airlock frame needs compressed steel, compressed aluminum, and oxygen concentrator. Now, I haven't actually built one of these airlock frames yet, but I do know so I don't know if they actually work without the airlock controller. I'm not sure they do, because I tried to set one up on creative mode to check it out, and I couldn't figure out how to activate it. I tried redstone signal, I tried a lever on it, and it just wouldn't work for some reason. So I think you actually do need the airlock controller. I think I'll probably build a few airlock frames and stuff like that at some point and see if I can get them to work without the controller. But for now, it's I'm not sure you can. I don't know, actually. You might be able to. I just might be a complete idiot and not know how to do it. But yeah, once you have an airlock and an airlock controller, you can actually create, well, an airlock, which is a small room. Would be kind of like this, with one side with actually two airlocks, like one airlock frame right here and one going inside right here. So you could come in through one airlock door, close it, open the second airlock door, go into your base, and still maintain your seal, and you wouldn't lose oxygen or anything like that. And yeah, that's how the airlocks work. It's basically just an airlock. The only problem is the airlock controller needs compressed meteoric iron. So that's the only reason I haven't been able to build one of the airlock controller yet, because you need meteoric iron, which comes from meteoric ingots, which comes from raw meteoric iron, which you get from, well, meteors. And as far as I know, you can only find meteors on the moon or Mars, or basically the space planets that's out there. So I won't actually be able to build one of those airlock controllers until I actually get to the moon. So until then, I'll just have to build, tear down a wall, come in, reseal it, and turn on my oxygen sealer. Now, I'm not sure how big of a room you can actually build and still have sealed with one of these, so go experiment with it yourself. I'll probably be doing that myself once I actually get into space. But for a small room like this, that you can have your machines and stuff in, because you will need, once you have a setup like this, once you have your disable this. Once you have your oxygen collectors, your oxygen compressors, you'll be able to set up, and a power system set up, you'll be able to refill your air tanks, so you can go back out and go back out on the surface of the moon, or Mars or wherever, and search for all that great stuff that's out there. Explore all the dungeons and search for meteoric iron and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you this time. I think that's everything. Let's see, I covered the pipes, I covered oxygen bubble distributor, decorative tin blocks and sealers and like that. And like I said, I can't build a airlock yet. I still need to figure out how they actually work, and whether or not you actually do need the airlock controller in order to get them to work. So I think that's going to be the end of it for this episode. Next time, I'll start looking at actually building my platform, my launch platform. I think I'm going to have it right about here. And I might actually start working on building my rocket, if I have enough materials, which I should have enough raw materials already. I just need to put it all together, get all the plates and stuff put together. But yeah, I think that's all for today. So anyway, this has been Bobson. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, one more thing before I go. I just remembered. I put a link to the actual Modpack in the description of this video, and in fact all the videos I put together, all the videos I've done so far using this Modpack. It's a link to the Minecraft forums giving out the information on this Modpack, how to get it. It still hasn't come to the AT launcher yet. They're still working on getting it public. But until then, if you'd like to check it out, see what's actually in this pack, the full list of mods and like that, go to the link in this video description and check it out for yourself. But yeah, like I said before, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.